new luxury cars, sir.
Ah, Harry!
Hang on.
Look at this. She's reading a book. That's not normal for a girl. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl.
And she keeps trying to tell me all these stories, Harry. It's not normal for a girl to be all thinking.
I'm gonna call you straight back. I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to listen to this.
What about me? I have a whole house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm gonna make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessman. Very, very stupid. Your genius husband is going to sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to the boy.
I'm a girl.
Fair does not get you anywhere, you thick-headed twit brain. All I can say is thank heavens Michael has inherited his old man's brains. Eh, son?
Michael.
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it, but I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you have spoken to me tonight.
This is all your fault. We sell stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in a few days, and I know your headmistress, Agatha Trunchbull. Scary woman she is. I've told her all about you. Used to compete in the Olympics. Throwing the hammer. Imagine what she's going to do to a horrible little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now get off to bed, you little bookworm.
Oil violet hair tonic for men. Yep.
In business, son, a man's hair is his greatest asset. Good hair means a good brain.
Your hair, it's green.
My hair's green!
Why on earth would you do that?
Maybe you used some of Mommy's prototype by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man.
My hair! My lovely hair! I've got my deal today! The Russians! What am I going to do?
I know what you can do.
What?
You can pretend you're an elf.
What are you talking about, you fool? The boy's a loony.
Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. The sooner you're locked in school, the better.
Matilda, what a pleasure to see you in the library again.
Yes, I mean, my mom wanted wanted me to stay at home with her, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you. And you tell them stories that you tell me. Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married.
They performed the most incredible feats together, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love.
Which was so deep, it was said that cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful old house.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
We have everything.
Everything.
But the one thing
We do not have a child.
Their sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place to escape the tragedy of their lives. So, they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called
the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects,
Caught by the man, locked in the cage.
and it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is our destiny.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. By yourselves, I'll see you tomorrow.
After first day of school.
Good morning, class. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day, your first day of school. Now, can anyone read this?
Me, ooh, pick me, miss. I can't, me.
Very well. Nigel? Yes, I think we better leave it there, Nigel. We don't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word.
Yes!
Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words?
Well, I need to learn to read words so I can read sentences, because basically a sentence is a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book by yourself?
More than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few? What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, The Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
So self-esteem, you just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children. 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, the time is inside the circle all the time.
If you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. You have to force the little squint to toe the line. Sing, Jenny.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, the time is inside the circle.
question-asking Russians.
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
They took one look at the mileage on the first car and said that these cars were knackered with. I told them the mileage was so high because of a manufacturing mistake.
So you lied,
Of course I lied.
and they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair.
I've got hair.
And what's this? Another kind of book? What's wrong with the telly?
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it sometime. I'm sure you.
This is what I think of your lovely...
No, it's a library book.
You show that little rat. Oh, I'm late to my dance lesson with Rodolfo.
Do we have any super glue?
in the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you stick that stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not favorite doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're told you can do a lot, you mustn't let such a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay. That's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Matilda, do all those rings in your head give you a headache? I mean, they've got to hurt, all squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Well, I'd better hang around just in case they start to squeeze out of you. I'm laughing, and I think it's probably for the best if we're best friends.
Hide me! Someone pulled a whole can of treacle into Miss Trunchbull's chair. Someone told her I did it, and now they're after me.
That's not fair.
Now,
Once Agatha Trunchbull decides you're guilty, you're squished.
now they're saying she's gonna put me in choking.
What's tricky?
They say it's a cupboard in her office that she throws children into. It's lined with nails, spikes, and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you must stand if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood and things. If you hide enough to sit, and even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. The hinges creak and the door is closed. You cannot see squat, nor the end of your nothing. You think you don't know if the sound came out or the string in your head even reached your mouth.
All right, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago. Why?
You better hide.
She's
Quick.
coming.
You better hide quick, blazers.
Please don't tell me where I am until there's
Now!
Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there under those coats, where he's been for the past hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh yes, Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder known as narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep, often without even warning. We put him under those coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we? You'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Is it time for school yet, Mom? Hello? Well, this isn't my bedroom at all. Why, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Thripp.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But my mom says they make you look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit. made a very big mistake.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Yes, sir. Completely different cause, sir. Green hair? Yeah, it was a National Green Hair Day. In celebration of all the wonderful green things in life. Like lettuce and snot. Tomorrow what? Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Now that is how you do.
And so, the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic class hammer and loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hand over sharks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, has been cancelled. No, cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
Hooray! So the story does have a happy ending.
No. Just then, the acrobat sister set forward and introduced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities, and where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You will perform on this day or off to prison you both shall go.
No. What happened next?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Why, Matilda, that is the biggest hug in the world. You're going to hug all the air out to me.
Matilda Wormwood, where is
Yes, Mr. Trunchbull.
Aha! So you admit it, do you?
I admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into my kitchen and stole a piece of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty.
I stole the cake, and I was definitely, sort of, almost thinking about owning up. I was having a little bit of trouble with my belly, though. See, the Trunchbull's cake was so good, they scarfed it down way too fast, and I was beginning to fight back. See?
I didn't do anything.
You are a crook, a thief, and I shall crush you.
A huge cloud of chocolate gas wafted from my mouth and straight to the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter,
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
you liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, miss. I'm very sorry.
Oh,
but-
as long as you enjoyed it, that's the main thing.
Well, I did.
Huh, wonderful, marvelous. That makes me so happy. It brings me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Yes, miss, but...
No buts. You will eat.
Headmistress will be sick.
He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat.
He can't. He might explode.
Eat.
He really
Eat. Good job, Bog Trotter. Good show. Well, come along, Bog Trotter. Where? Did I not mention? That was the first part of your punishment. There's more. The second part. And the second part is Shoki.
No, miss. Don't take that.
No, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can't.
Did you think I was going to allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Did you? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling? An idiot? You?
No, miss. No.
That's not right.
Matilda, thank God you're here. I'm dying for the next part of the story. I haven't slept a wink.
Mrs. Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? Is there a child at school who's behaving like a bully?
Not a child, exactly. Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat that had ever been performed, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Smile. We've done this 1,000 times.
First, I escaped from the cage. Lean out, catch him with one hand, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames on your special design dress before they reach the dynamite and blow your head off!
Sorry. Go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She held over the sharp and spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlocks pinked open, and the great chains fell away. The door swung open, and the escapologist reached out to grab the wife and the child.
Oh, I can't look!
He grabs her hand, and suddenly, the flames are covered in foam, so they can both be blown to pieces.
Hooray! So the story does have a happy ending.
No,
No?
no. The escapologist just used a touch too much foam, and the hands became slippy, and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body except the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have their child.
I loved Archie with all her heart. She was all we ever wanted.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda thinks it can't get worse.
Well, I'm afraid they did, because the escapologist was so kind that he never blamed the evil sister for what had happened. In fact, he asked her to move in and help look after his daughter. The woman was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret, so that the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police!
Mrs. Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, yes, of course. I bet you did.
Every day on the way to work, and I will look the
155 old bangers on my hands. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? I couldn't very well drive each one backwards, could I?
Backwards.
When suddenly, I had the most genius idea in the world. I grabbed a drill, and, using my incredible mind, I attached the drill to the speedometer of the first car and whacked it into reverse.
Backwards.
Exactly. Within a few minutes, I had reduced the mileage to practically nothing.
Backwards!
10 minutes later, the Russians showed up. Expensive suits, dark glasses.
Russians are nocturnal. I saw it on a program last night.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico. Now I'll be able to afford Rodolfo all day long.
But they've trusted you and you've cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna go down to that school and tell that teacher, you are never to be let in again.
No!
And if she does, I'll have a fire, and you will never read another stinking book as long as you live, young man.
I'm a girl.
Now go to your room, you nasty little creep. Backwards.
The escapologist's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil aunt's bullying. This only encouraged the woman to greater cruelties until one day she exploded.
You are a nasty little creep!
And the aunt beat her and threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
Have I been so wrapped up in my grief for my wife that I have forgotten the one thing that mattered to us most? I love you so much that I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
When the little girl fell asleep, the escapologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat's sister.
Bullying children is her game, is it? Then let us see what she can do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
But that was the last the little girl ever saw of her father.
Where's my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Look at you all. Flabby, disgusting, revolting, revolting, I say. I think it's time to toughen you all up with a little phys ed. This school of late has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking! Reeking with a most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and phys ed will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell the pong of aging and abetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold! Hold! Just like a rotten egg floats to the top in a bucket of water. The whiff of insistence, the stench of intent, the reek of prepubescent protest, the buzz of defiance, the odor of coup, the waft of anarchy and progress.
Please, miss, please.
Once we I'm setting in. All right, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline, discipline for children who aren't listening to the myths I need. Attend you with an issue we can fix. There is no mystery. Mastery the art of Dr. Missing is discipline. Discipline. The smell of rebellion. The stench of revolt. The ring of the repressed protest. The whip of resistance. The palm of his neck. The mortal life brought in. Let's bring this odor home. The smell of rebellion. The stench of evil. The reek of insubordination. The whip of resistance. The palm of his neck. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is quashed, till war is sweaty, this double way hot wash, the sickening stench away.
Look what I found. A newt. I'm going to put the newt into the Trunchbull.
Quiet! I don't think this is teaching at all. It's just cruelty.
That is because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic. You are weak. You are, in fact, a sniveling, little newt. Newt! You! You cockroach! You malicious little sinner!
Ow, no, stop!
Leave her alone, you big fat bully.
How dare you! You are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be in prison. In the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I shall have you wheeled out, strapped to a trolley with a muzzle around your mouth, I shall.
Have you ever wondered, will I have a bad time when I say red? For example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red. I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind in prison, these stories still live to me fully written. When everyone shouts like this seems like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud. Then you should say stop, my dad and my mum, and telling head stories will stop for just once. I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right. This line becomes anger and the anger is blind. And burning inside you would usually fade. 'Tisn't today, and he turned to shout.
What is it? It's the newt. It's heading north. I've got a newt in my trousers! I've got a newt in my trousers! I've got a newt in my trousers!
Well, that was interesting. I think we all better go home while we still can. Yes, Matilda,
What? I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
What do you think it is, this thing with my eyes?
I can't pretend that I know, Matilda, but I bet it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no room in my head for all my brains, so they just have to squish out through my eyes?
Not exactly, but yes, something like that. I met your mother. She's unusual. Is your father proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yeah, he's always saying, "Oh Matilda, I'm so proud to have a daughter at..." That's not true, Miss Honey. He's not proud at all. He calls me a liar and a cheat, and a nasty little creep.
I see. Here we are, home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes, I am, very.
Don't they pay teachers much?
Well, no, they don't actually, but I'm even poorer than most for other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking and I came across this old shed. I fell completely in love with it, and I ran to the farmer to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was very young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind. After he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel, like you can hardly imagine. Once I became a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She made me try a contract promising to pay her back every penny. She even produced a document saying that my father had given her his entire house.
Did he really do that? Just give her his whole house?
I find it hard to believe. Just like I can't believe that he would have killed himself, which is what she said happened.
You think she did him in? Don't you, Miss Honey?
I cannot say. All I know is that years of being bullied by that woman made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police.
Well, no, we can't. We have no evidence. Besides, my aunt is a much respected...
Who is she?
I can't say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
It's Miss...
Miss Trunchbull?
Yes.
This class is going to have a very special spelling test. Anyone who gets even a single answer wrong will go to choking. What are you looking at?
You. Spell... Now, let me see. Spell newt.
N-E-W-T.
What?
Newt. Miss Honey's taught us. She's very good at it.
Nonsense. You, stand up and spell the one thing you all are, revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating.
I've just taught them, that's all, with kindness and patience and respect.
How dare you bring those words into this classroom? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You, stand up and spell amchiliotitiliosis.
But that's not a word, you just made it up.
Spell or go to choking. Oh dear. Dear. It was a silent Z. You're going to chokey.
Cat. C-A-F. I got it wrong, miss. I guess I have to go to Choky too.
What? Stop that.
Dog. D-Y-P. And me.
What's going on?
Table.
faggots. Don't you think I haven't thought of that? I've got chokies for each and every one of you.
This is madness. Give my Jenny back her house. Then leave, or I will get you like you got me.
No! No!
Run! 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 Run!
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we both
The right to be little and naughty. Never again.
junkie or something.
Never again.
Why we volley down.
Never again.
When fast is when
Mine always says I'm a miracle. Never again.
Never again. I live behind bars.
Revolting children never again. Revolting time. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. We'll have the time for revolting. Revolting. We are revolting children never again. Revolting time. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. We'll have the time for revolting.
A few days later, I received a letter in the mail. It said that my parents' will had turned up, that I was now the owner of the beautiful old house that was once owned by my evil aunt, one Agatha Trunchbull.
We was never seen again. The turkeys were immediately destroyed, and the new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey, and it was often said that it was the best school in all the land.
Well, don't just stand there dawdling. We're going to Spain.
Spain, but why?
Because this twit brain sold 155 old bangers to the Russian mafia.
They're coming. Hurry, hide.
What have they done with my legs? My beautiful legs!
Where is your father?
I don't know.
The wormwood is a very stupid man and assumed I was stupid too. That is very, very stupid and rude thing to do.
Well, I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very, very, very stupid.
Da. You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't get to work with very many smart people like you. Everyone I work with, their thinking is all backwards.
Backwards.
How about this? I have my friends teach your father a lesson. And one day when he come out of hospital, he will still be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
That is a very tempting offer, but I've had enough of revenge.
Your father is very, very lucky to have you as his daughter.
Well, we better get out of here before they change their minds.
Let Matilda stay here with me. I beg your pardon. Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda. I would look after her with kindness and patience and respect, and I'd pay for everything. You mean leave our daughter Here, with you.
Dad, you called me your daughter.
Do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
And you want to look after her?
Yes, I do.
Well, we are a bit short of room, so yes.
Thank you. And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms and hugged her. And Miss Honey hugged her back. And they hardly noticed as the Wormwoods,
And Rodolfo.
as the Wormwoods and Rodolfo fled off and away into the distance. Because they had found each other. Yes, they had found each other.